Welcome to Storyflix. In this video, we will explain My Little Bride. This movie tells the story of a first-year high school student forced into an arranged marriage with an older college student on the verge of graduating. When the age difference is so big, will the two be able to find love in a forced marriage? Let's find out in My Little Bride. My Little Bride begins by showing a man named Sang-min who is sitting on a plane ride. At that time, Sang-min looked at a photo of a teenage girl wearing a school uniform while smiling happily because he would soon meet the girl in the photo. When he got off the plane, he looked around in all directions before finally his focus was on a girl who was standing in front of a flower shop and seemed to be smelling the flowers sold there. He then walks over to the girl, intentionally drops her phone, and then walks away. Knowing that it was Sang-min's doing, the girl gets annoyed and kicks his phone. It turns out that the girl is Bo-Eun, Sang-min's childhood friend who came to pick him up at the airport. During their first meeting in a long time, Bo-Eun quipped about Sang-min's unchanging behavior, while Sang-min complimented Bo-Eun's physical changes as she grew into a very beautiful teenage girl. As the two of them board the bus from the airport, Sang-min is impressed that Bo-Eun purposely skipped school to pick him up. But Bo-Eun tells Sang-min that she had to do that. Sang-min then gives a gift to her, in which he intends to make fun of her by gifting her a bra, to which Bo-Eun retorts who beats Sang-min for his behavior. Sang-min and Bo-Eun finally arrived at Bo-Eun's house and met their family who had gathered waiting for them. They all welcome Sang-min back from the United States happily. However, everyone suddenly turns gloomy when Sang-min asks about Bo-Eun's grandfather's health condition, which has recently declined. Sang-min and Bo-Eun then meet her grandfather together, and with great care, Bo-Eun feeds her grandfather. The old man praises Bo-Eun for growing into a beautiful woman. After that, her grandfather asks Sang-min to come closer and tell him that he and Sang-min's grandfather are war veterans and became best friends during the Korean War. They also promise to marry off their children to each other. But because they both have a son, he finally decides to marry off Sang-min and Bo-Eun so that he can fulfill his promise to Sang-min's grandfather. Hearing that, Bo-Eun and Sang-min simultaneously express their disapproval. Bo-Eun reasons that she is not old enough to marry because she is a high school student. However, her father said that anyone who has reached the age of 15 is allowed to marry if they get the consent of their parents. An annoyed Bo-Eun then decides to leave, and then Sang-min follows. Bo-Eun, still upset, nags Sang-min, but he says that marriage was not what he wanted, and he's upset too. The next day, Sang-min meets his two best friends, who are overjoyed by his return from the United States and are surprised to learn that he is getting married. While at school, Bo-Eun, who is with her best friend, Hae-won, is stunned by the good looks of their senior named Young-woo, where Bo-Eun has had a crush on him for a long time. Elsewhere, Bo-Eun's grandfather then arranges a plan with Sang-min's father and his family so that Bo-Eun and Sang-min are willing to marry. One day, Sang-min picks up Bo-Eun at school and invites her and Hae-won to eat together at a fast food restaurant. When Hae-won asked Bo-Eun about Sang-min, she said that Sang-min was just someone she knew. Sang-min then invites Bo-Eun to marry to fulfill their grandfather's wishes, even promising to buy her things that she wants so that she will marry him. But Bo-Eun insists she doesn't want to marry Sang-min. Hae-won, who hears about the wedding, thinks that Sang-min is a sugar daddy and thinks badly of her best friend. But Sang-min and Bo-Eun immediately explained their situation so that Hae-won wouldn't misunderstand. Hae-won then decides to leave so that Bo-Eun and Sang-min can talk about their problems more freely. After that, Bo-Eun receives a call from the hospital informing her about her grandfather's sudden decline. Sang-min and Bo-Eun rush to the hospital and find her grandfather lying weak and critical. The old man then opens his eyes and is deeply moved to see Sang-min and Bo-Eun by his side. In a low voice, he returns to tell her a little about his past and says how important it is for him to keep his promise to Sang-min's grandfather. After saying that, the old man quietly took out the breathing apparatus attached to his body and acted as if he was at the end of his life. Thinking that her grandfather would die, Bo-Eun panicked and burst into tears, then said that she was willing to marry Sang-min to fulfill her grandfather's wishes as long as her grandfather could recover and return to health as usual. Her parents, who hear that Bo-Eun is willing to get married, can finally breathe a sigh of relief. Long story short, the wedding day arrived. Hae-won took the time to come to Bo-Eun's wedding before she went on a study tour to Jeju Island. Bo-Eun feels that she has been tricked by her grandfather into marrying Sang-min. But her mother tries to calm her down, cheers her, and praises her daughter for doing a good deed by obeying her grandfather's wishes. Sang-min and Bo-Eun finally officially become husband and wife. After celebrating and performing the wedding rituals, Sang-min and Bo-Eun get ready to head to Jeju Island for their honeymoon. However, when she arrived at the airport, Bo-Eun said goodbye to go to the toilet first because she was very nervous. After all, this was Bo-Eun's first time on a plane. But it turns out, all of that was just a trick of Bo-Eun, who didn't want to go on a honeymoon to Jeju Island because her friends were on a study tour there and she was afraid that her friends would find out about her marriage. Meanwhile, Sang-min, who was already on the plane, realized that Bo-Eun hadn't boarded the plane before the plane took off, so he went to Jeju Island alone. The next day, Sang-min, who was out for a walk, accidentally bumped into Hye-won, who was with her friends. Hye-won then asks Sang-min about Bo-Eun. But before Sang-min can answer, an incident occurs and Sang-min falls on Hye-won. One of the teachers named Miss Kim, who saw the incident, thought that Sang-min was a pervert and scolded him. Meanwhile, in another place, Bo-Eun, who did not join the study tour, then decided to go to school, where she accidentally met her crush, Yoon-woo. They then spend time together until the afternoon, and Bo-Eun looks very happy to find out that Yoon-woo likes her, and the two of them are finally officially dating. That evening, Bo-Eun and Sang-min both head home, where they then pretend to have had their honeymoon together on Jeju Island. Their family then invites them to visit the apartment that has been prepared for the two of them when they are officially married, where Bo-Eun's mother looks annoyed after learning that Bo-Eun and Sang-min will sleep together in the same room, even though she doesn't want Bo-Eun had children before graduating from college. Long story short, Bo-Eun goes back to school and tells Hye-won that she is dating Yoon-woo. Hye-won looks irritated and asks about her marriage to Sang-min. Bo-Eun says that she was forced to marry Sang-min and believes that Yoon-woo would understand if she revealed her marriage to him. One night, Sang-min is hanging out with his friends drinking. He then asks Bo-Eun to come and introduce her to his friends. A woman named Jisoo, his senior, compliments Bo-Eun's beauty when they meet. Because Sang-min is drunk, Jisoo then drives him home with Bo-Eun, where Bo-Eun reveals to Jisoo that she and Sang-min have always been together since childhood. The next day at school, Bo-Eun is visited by 3 students who bump into her after finding out that she is dating Yoon-woo. They were about to bully Bo-Eun, but Yoon-woo rushed over and confirmed to the students that Bo-Eun was his girlfriend. When Bo-Eun and Yoon-woo are alone, Hye-won looks at them quietly and walks away with a sullen look on her face. The next day, Sang-min stumbles upon a live television broadcast featuring Bo-Eun, who is passionate about supporting her school baseball team. Sang-min then goes to Bo-Eun's room and finds a photo of her with Yoon-woo. Sang-min immediately feels sad and also jealous because Bo-Eun turns out to like another young man. But he also can't blame Bo-Eun for their forced marriage, and he can't force Bo-Eun's feelings either. Sang-min doesn't tell Bo-Eun that he found out about Bo-Eun liking Yoon-woo. But he asks his wife not to come home late at night worrying about her. The next day at school, all the students seem to avoid Bo-Eun because of her relationship with Yoon-woo, including Hye-won, who told her that she was very selfish because she didn't think about Sang-min and their parents' feelings if they found out that she is dating another boy. Hye-won also reveals that she actually likes Yoon-woo and feels jealous because Bo-Eun has a very caring husband and the boyfriend she likes. After saying that, Hye-won left Bo-Eun. One day, Sang-min is appointed as a teacher intern at Bo-Eun's high school, where he will teach art. Sang-min tries to tell Bo-Eun about it, but Bo-Eun often avoids him for various reasons. Sang-min finally comes to Bo-Eun's school and meets Miss Kim, who still thinks he is a pervert. After clearing up the misunderstanding, Miss Kim finally apologizes to him and drives him to the principal's office. It turns out that all along, the headmaster had known about Bo-Eun and Sang-min's marriage, in which he then asked Sang-min to take good care of Bo-Eun. While in class, Bo-Eun looks sad that now Hye-won is avoiding her. Not long after, Miss Kim walks into the classroom and introduces Sang-min as an intern teacher. Bo-Eun and Hye-won seem very surprised by Sang-min's presence at their school, while the other students seem stunned by Sang-min's good looks. That evening, when the teachers gather and eat together to welcome Sang-min to their school, Miss Kim openly shows that she is very interested in Sang-min. However, Sang-min tries to avoid it. When they get home, Bo-Eun angry that Sang-min didn't tell her about his apprenticeship at school, asks him to keep their marriage a secret because she doesn't want to be the subject of gossip from everyone at school. Sang-min agrees and guarantees no one will find out about their marriage. The next day, while teaching Bo-Eun's class, Sang-min is urged by the students to tell them about his first love. Although he refuses at first, Sang-min finally tells them that his first love was the only woman who visited him while serving in the military. Bo-Eun assumes that the woman must be Jisoo because she can clearly see that Jisoo likes Sang-min. One night, Sang-min and Bo-Eun get into an incident with the thugs that requires them to be taken to the police station because Bo-Eun beats the thugs furiously. Finally, the principal and Miss Kim come to free them, where Miss Kim finally finds out that Sang-min and Bo-Eun are husband and wife. Miss Kim looks sullen when she crosses paths with Sang-min in the morning. Not only that, but she also orders Bo-Eun to decorate the stage walls with paintings at the upcoming school festival as punishment for snatching Sang-min from her. Bo-Eun and Sang-min had time to protest, but Miss Kim ignored them. When Bo-Eun starts trying to paint something to decorate the stage wall, Hae-won quietly observes her from a distance. Sang-min, who knows this, then talks something about Bo-Eun to Hae-won. After that, Hae-won seemed to come to Bo-Eun with a cheerful face, and the two of them finally made up and became friends again. Hae-won then helps Bo-Eun to make a painting as a stage wall decoration. On the way home from school, Hae-won tells Bo-Eun that Sang-min actually really cares about her while teaching in class. However, Bo-Eun never realized it. Hae-won then asks if Bo-Eun ever found out about Sang-min's feelings for her. But Bo-Eun says that she only thinks of Sang-min as her older brother because he has been very considerate of her since childhood and thinks that he must also see her as his little sister. Even so, Hae-won seems disapproving and thinks that Sang-min looks at Bo-Eun with romantic feelings, not like the feelings of an older brother towards his younger sister. On the other hand, Sang-min turns out to be secretly helping Bo-Eun's task of decorating the stage walls by continuing the painting that Bo-Eun and Hae-won had made. The next day, Miss Kim seemed surprised by the progress that Bo-Eun had made in decorating the stage walls. But she doubts that Bo-Eun can finish it on time. When Bo-Eun and Hae-won talked about their marriage in the school toilet, unbeknownst to them, the conversation was overheard by the delinquent students who had bullied Bo-Eun, so the three of them finally found out that Bo-Eun and Sang-min were husband and wife. When she gets home, Bo-Eun is furious that she can't find Sang-min anywhere, even though he had promised to help her paint. It turns out that Sang-min and his friends are painting the stage wall decorations to help Bo-Eun so that she can finish her assignment on time. Since they'll be working late, Sang-min treats his friends to pizza and drinks to cheer them up. Meanwhile, Bo-Eun's older brother, Dong-go, asks his friends to record him confessing his love for a girl. However, Dong-go's friends' attention turns to Bo-Eun, who is dating Young-woo at the same place, where the two of them look very affectionate and happy. Sang-min and Bo-Eun actually have a dinner appointment with their family that night. However, Bo-Eun never came, so Sang-min sent a text message to his wife. After getting a message from Sang-min, Bo-Eun realized their dinner appointment. She said goodbye to Young-woo and rushed home. After dinner and all the family has gathered, Dong-go then intends to tell his family about his new girlfriend by showing a video recording of his declaration of love. However, Dong-go and his family are surprised when they find out that the recording actually shows Bo-Eun and Young-woo looking intimate on their date. Seeing this, Bo-Eun immediately ran from there and was followed by Sang-min. Bo-Eun was sobbing uncontrollably when Sang-min found her. He tries to calm down Bo-Eun, who apologizes for letting Sang-min and their family down. Sang-min doesn't mind it and then invites her home with him. However, Bo-Eun just walks away, leaving Sang-min still dumbfounded by her attitude. Bo-Eun then pours out all her feelings to her mother, where her mother says that their family understands her actions because of their forced marriage. However, her parents want Sang-min as their son-in-law because he is a good man. Her mother then reminds her to always feel happy and cheerful when Sang-min visits them. When Bo-Eun was hurt, Sang-min was the one who felt the saddest and worried because he really cared about Bo-Eun. Afterwards, Bo-Eun listens to Jisoo's voicemail, suggesting that Sang-min should focus more on his exams. Through the voicemail, Bo-Eun finally finds out that Sang-min has been helping her paint the stage wall decorations. Even he has also invited his friends along. Everything was done by him just for her sake. Even he also ignored his exams. Bo-Eun bursts into tears when she discovers how much Sang-min cares for her. She then runs to school and finds the stage decorations that have been completed with a painting of a boy pushing a swing that a little girl is riding on. Bo-Eun smiles seeing the painting because it depicts her and Sang-min. When she wakes up the next day, Bo-Eun can't find Sang-min anywhere. She then enters Sang-min's room and finds an old letter stored in his journal, which is the letter she sent when visiting Sang-min at the military base. Bo-Eun finally realizes that she is Sang-min's first love that he talked about in class. After that, Bo-Eun rushed to the school and looked for Sang-min. She meets with Young-woo, apologizes to him for being selfish, and ends their relationship. Bo-Eun finally finds Sang-min sitting in the ranks of the teachers. Sang-min then goes on stage to deliver his welcome remarks and also his impressions of being an intern teacher at the school. But then, one of the students asks him to reveal his married status, and his wife is a student at the school who is only 15 years old. Sang-min is silent at first, but he then tells about their grandfather's will, that they want to betroth them before they die. He says that Bo-Eun had no other choice and was forced to marry him. Sang-min then pleads with everyone not to mistake Bo-Eun because she is a 15-year-old who tries to do good by obeying her grandfather's wishes. But then, Bo-Eun goes on stage and says that she's not a child anymore and doesn't want to be thought of as a child. Sang-min immediately becomes embarrassed, especially when Bo-Eun expresses her love for him in front of everyone. Without hesitation, Sang-min kissed Bo-Eun's forehead and hugged her to the applause of everyone present.